Hi, hello friends, and greetings for the day. Welcome back to another live session of our channel where we connect together to listen to you and interact with you. And indeed, look forward to discuss some of the concepts which you may have as a clarification and also try addressing your queries as much as possible. And certainly, it's an opportunity for me to interact with all of you, where we look forward to see how well we can understand our audience and what best can we do for our team here. And indeed, that gives us an opportunity to listen to you back because this platform just gives me an opportunity to talk, but certainly it takes hard to listen to our audience that what they may have about our channel, our content, and certainly what can we do better. So this session is just a live session where we look forward to say hello to our learners and listen to them. And in fact, if they have any open questions, any kind of discussions to do, we look forward to interact with all of you to see how best we can help you to further proceed with your journey in testing. Indeed, I'm very proud that this is the only channel which has the strength to go live, and especially the technical channels. In the technical channel, we basically look forward to be open to answering your question, and I'm very proud that I see this as a challenge to help the community and adding more value day by day as we look forward to grow with our content and quality of the trainings what we provide. And yes, so feel free, team, if you have got any questions or you're here just to say hi, feel free to drop a comment below. I'll be more than happy. And before you leave, just don't forget to drop a thumbs up because this one like can help YouTube understand the algorithm that we are doing some good job and people can join us here to ask their questions without any cost. As usual, we don't charge you for asking your queries on the live session, and we do this every week, Saturday. We started again. We resumed, in fact, last week, and since then we will be doing it again every Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. So not to miss that. Feel free to join in and certainly participate to share your views, inputs, queries, doubts, clarification, whatsoever it might be. Right. So I already started getting a lot of comments. So let me just read them. Srinivas says, "Hi sir, good evening. Very good evening, Srinivas." Stephen says, "Hi sir, very good evening, Stephen." Digvijay says, "How much time for preparation of ISTQB Foundation needed?" I have a very ready-made answer to this. I would say that it totally depends on you, my friend. The time you will consume, and at the same time, how much time you have every day to prepare, depending on your regular work. So, if you're working professional, we hardly get some time to prepare well. So, let's consider that you get 1 or 2 hours of time every day, peaceful mind. Okay, we don't want to work in stress. So, if you have 1 or 2 hours of peaceful time every day, 15 days are more than enough to prepare well. Or if you're getting less time, then you can just calculate the same. So 15 to 20 days should be a decent time if you're a working professional. But if you are just free, like probably you are a newbie and you don't work anywhere else yet, so you can utilize your whole day. So 7 to 10 days max, including the tutorials plus the sample paper discussions, should be more than enough to prepare well for the certification. But this is with conditions apply, because I don't want to judge your preparation and don't want to judge your understanding skills. Take your own time. If you think you are taking longer and you want more time to be more confident, please utilize this, because we don't have any hard coded timeline for preparation. Okay, and that's the reason I generally do not prefer answering this question. But as people come to me, if I don't answer the question, then people would think that this guy doesn't want to suggest us on their live session. So I would love to give you a justification and then come to the conclusion that why did I say that, right? So Digvijay, I think I made a little bit sense to you. I hope that would be helpful. But feel free if you think you have anything else. I'm happy to help. Okay. Gridhar says, thumbs up. Thank you so much for that. There's Redebe. Good afternoon, all the way from South Africa. I have a special space for South Africa. I spent almost 5 years there, no, 3 years there. And yeah, we do have a branch there in South Africa as well. So I really spend a lot of time. I will be coming there soon. So we'll let you know when we are coming to South Africa. We'll catch up for a meetup. 2025 is bringing you a lot of things, team. I want your a little bit support at this point of time. However, we never ask you to subscribe our channel. We never ask you to like any of our videos. Only the live session, because we want to spread the word that people can join in here and ask their questions. But 2025, we'll be bringing a lot of events, a lot of workshops, a lot of tickets from Team Square. You will see a whole new look beyond the YouTube on the international platform. So I would strongly suggest and recommend you that if you can just subscribe and follow me on LinkedIn, because these are the only two places by which you will come to know what's the latest and greatest happening on TM Square about the testing. So we are going to go a little beyond ISTQB, as many people in the last 5 years. Yes, our channel is just 5 years old. So in the last 5 years, we heard a lot of feedback, people talking about that the way you explain it is very easy to understand. Why don't you come up with more tutorials like Selenium and other things? And why don't we talk otherwise? Because the way you talk seems like we have a lot to learn from you. So we thought of making the year of 2025 the year of TM Square, and want to add value to the QA community by having a lot of community contributor as well. We'll be soon asking for nominations if you people would like to participate in that as a volunteer, and certainly you will have some good benefits out of it, right? So I don't want to get anything for free. However, I give my knowledge free of cost, but we don't want to take your efforts free of cost. So we will certainly be rewarding you for your participation. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to nomination for all these things. I may just humbly request you to subscribe the channel or follow me on LinkedIn. Anyone is fine, because I don't look forward to become a million subscriber here on this channel. Not at all. The only goal is when everyone is watching the videos and they are getting benefited. That's all the thing what I wanted from this platform, and I think I've achieved it. I'm really happy. So thank you so much. Hey to you from India to South Africa. Giridhar says, we are glad to get in touch with you, Neeraj. Very useful and informative with free. The content you provide is very useful. Thank you. Thank you so much for your valuable feedback. I hope you can see that smile on my face when you saw those words. It's. I think this is what the goal was when I started creating my playlist for the first time. All I saw that there are some good courses, but they are very expensive. And for the classroom trainings, people spent a lot of money, and indeed they could not get benefited also. And that is where they reached out to me and they said, like, can you do something for the people who don't get the opportunity to attend your sessions? I said, sure, why not? And that is where I think I started this channel. And it was, I remember still, it was 10 p.m. in the night. I recorded my first video. And then I decided I'll just do the best, whatever is possible. And that's the reason I don't do a lot of editing, a lot of other things. I just record in one shot, put it with the a little bit of slide deck editing, and just publish it. You know, my editing takes hardly 10-15 minutes, and recording takes exactly the same time what you see on the video, because I record it in one shot. So I'm really glad when I hear these words with those thumbs up, stars, and all. I feel that the motive what I started this channel with, we have achieved it today, and that's where we look forward to do better for you consistently with these positive vibes. So thank you once again, Girdha, for your valuable feedback. Stephen says, with 5 years of experience in quality assurance, my company has encouraged me to pursue the foundation level exam to further enhance my skills and contribute to our team's success. Indeed, that's a good one. I would suggest strongly to go ahead, and I'm really happy that your company did that for you. And if you need any help, you know you are at the right place to learn. Also, team, I just wanted to let you know I am organizing a session on ISTQB Foundation in this entire year. The very first session is on 21st and 22nd of December. So should you be interested, feel free to let people know, or you can also participate. And for that, you will find the details on my community page of this channel. So go to TM Square channel, not on the same page, open in a new tab so that you don't lose the live session, and click on the community, and you'll find the forms and other things related for registration. Please do so. Okay. If in case you are interested to join that session, it's happening on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, 2 full days, and we'll be doing 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay. If in case possible, let me just quickly drop the link, because that's an easier way for you to go. But sometimes what happens, I just don't have it handy. And if in case you are following me on LinkedIn, please, you'll find that there. And if not, just follow me. You'll find the LinkedIn ID on my in the description of this video itself. Just expand the description, and this is for the training. Here we go. Okay. So just visit this particular link, and you will find the you know training related data. Just give me a moment. Okay, so the training related data, we are conducting a session on Saturday and Sunday, 21 and 22 December. Anyone interested can participate there. Giridhar says your explanation is pretty good with real time. What is that? Real time scenarios. Will definitely want to travel alongside the team, grow together. Sure, why not? We welcome you aboard, and thank you so much for your valuable feedback. Uh, it was not ever a channel which wanted to promote my business or something. Let me tell you, my bread and butter is something else. I do a lot of training, corporate trainings throughout the year, but this was just an add-on to do for the people who could not take up my sessions. And many people recommended me that the way you explain is very easy to understand. Why don't you just create some videos? And people don't need training, a formal training at all. I said, "Do you trust so?" They said, "Yes, we trust you. It is the way we just told you." And I like, okay, let's try that. And yeah, thank you so much for your feedback. It really means a lot to me. Murilo says, I got my CTL test analyst and technical test analyst certifications, and your content was really helpful. Thanks, mate. Thank you so much for your feedback. Indeed, that's what keeps me fueled up to keep up my good job and continue making videos. These days, I think we are working on the test automation engineer, and I've been working probably like 2 videos a day, just because some of the people offline reached out to me and said that we are planning to write the examination in December. So I started recording two videos in a day just to make sure that at least I can fulfill their commitments and goals on time. And so I think it's just dedicated to people. So thank you so much, Murillo, for sharing your valuable feedback. That certainly makes a lot of sense to me. Tanvi says, "Hey, sir, glad to see you live. Oh my God, thank you so much for your guidance. Can you give session for Agile certification?" Tanvi, of course, we do have a recorded session already on Agile. So you just have to navigate to my channel's playlist section, and you would find a bundled playlist already there, along with sample paper discussions of two mock papers. So both the playlists would help you a lot. But again, please be careful. We do have for advanced level as well. So we have Agile Tester Extension, which is foundation level, and the other one is called as Agile Technical Tester, right? So yes, we already have the tutorials on it. Please go ahead and make yourself benefited from there. In case you wanted something else, feel free to let me know. Okay. Atik says, your content was really helpful. Thanks a bunch. Thank you so much for your valuable feedback again, Atik. I'm really glad that I'm helping so many as a part of this only platform available, because that certainly adds a lot of input in terms of benefiting people who generally do not get opportunities, or sometimes they don't want to invest a lot of money just to do the preparation. And I think I'm getting a lot to hear from other people whose business are getting ruined because of these free tutorials. But with your feedback, I can manage anything. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Subham says, sir, after the ISTQB Foundation level, which one is more beneficial in terms of getting more credibility and recognition? See, Subham, first of all, there are two things. One, you can get into the specialist certification if in case you're working in any domain specific practices like automotive or gambling industry, gaming industry, etc. If not, get your portfolio specific certification like mobile application or security tester, automation tester, etc. They should be seen as the primary opportunity for you to get another certification. If not, I would suggest take up the test analyst if you already have around 4 to 5 years of experience, or 3 to 4 years of experience as well. Test analyst should be another option for you, which would add more value. Okay. So other than that, there are many other certification. For example, Agile is also okay. But today everyone is working in Agile, so it's secondary compared to that of test analyst and the other options. So I would strongly recommend you to look forward to them to add the additional certifications. Okay, so let me know if you have anything else. The next one is coming from Zovana. Thank you very much for making such great videos. Your explanations are so realistic and easy to understand. I could not prepare for foundation without watching your videos. Thank you so much for your great words. It certainly means a lot to me because I've been doing this as a community work for helping people to learn about it and get more benefited from these free sessions. But it was never meant the way it is supposed to be free. It was always with a perspective of saving some of your cost, but at the same time giving you the best quality possible, because we never wanted you to pay heavy amount and at the end of the day not getting benefited as well. And I saw many of such cases. People reached out to me and they said we attended training, we invested a lot of money, and at the end of the day we did not achieve anything. It was all waste of money which we had. So I thought of working on these things, and I'm really happy that I could do something great for the people out there. And yeah, I'm really happy to hear these words after all these efforts what I put. And that's where I think this is a good way, like connecting on live, where you get to hear from your people about your content. And thank you so much, Jovana, for your uh, feedback. I'm really happy to hear that. Thank you so much. Zion says, hi, I have done CTFL and CTAUT automotive and now preparing for test automation engineer. How can I prepare myself better for the exam? Please complete the TA playlist soon so that we can learn the more about TA. Thank you so much for that. As you know, while you are here, there is another video which is getting live. Okay, parallelly, if you just go to my channel, you'll find that 15 minutes ago there was a video published. So I'm making sure, even including weekends. Earlier, I only used to publish video Monday to Friday, but now just because people like you are very much keen on getting the tutorials handy as soon as possible, so I'm working day and night making sure the videos are published every day, at least 2 videos, including Saturday and Sundays. So trying my level best, my friend. Sometimes my commitment does not allow me to do that because of back-to-back work, but still. But yes, we are half the way almost. We are done with chapter 5, getting started with chapter 6. So you will have your content most probably completed by next week. Okay. Thank you so much for your feedback. And yes, you have achieved a lot of certifications already. Okay, Tanvi says, now I'm confident that I can go for foundation level examination just after viewing your videos. On 19th, I'm going to appear. Thank you. Thank you so much for your kind words, Tanvi. I'm really glad that I was ready when you asked for something. So all the very best, and we'll be waiting for your results for sure. Okay, so that's pretty much what I had. So waiting for more questions. Feel free to drop me any text. What do you think is you would like to know? Probably your queries, doubts, clarification. I'm really glad that I'm available to take up these live sessions where we can connect together and discuss more about it. Also, as I said to you that we are coming up with the training program. If anyone is interested, feel free to participate in, and we will be more happy to allow you there. So the link can be found on the the chat here. So just pick up the chat if in case you want to participate in. Uh, Feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to share it again, because this is where we again request of many people. First of all, I didn't have enough time, so I could not arrange any sessions. But when I'm arranging, I just wanted everyone to know that there's a session happening. So if in case you're interested, you can participate. Gridhar says, could you explain if someone working in banking operations as non-IT professional but interested in shifting towards to be a part of the somewhere part of role somewhere in SDLC? I would say it is very simple to a certain extent, because there are many projects where we need people from banking domain expertise. So, given that you have been working in banking, your domain knowledge would be of great plus to get into the IT industry. So, all you have to do is a little bit of struggle. I would not say your job would be so simple that you just start today and next day you'll have an offer in your hand. So it would be taking some time, but don't leave your current job. Okay, start applying, start giving the interviews. Today, these days, interviews are happening online. So prepare yourself well and look into opportunities where you have interviews. One interview, you learn something. Second interview, you learn something. Third interview, you will crack something. So you never know, right? How many times it does it take? But from each session, you will learn something specific. And yes, once you're ready, you'll have the opportunity with you. So just be prepared that you don't want to lose any of the opportunity when it comes your way, right? And you can reflect that, in the bank, you are not doing non-IT thing. Okay, you should say that in banking also, I was in the quality assurance team and involved in some of the fundamentals what you learn here, right? So see, a little bit of corporate lie is okay, because at the end of the day, the corporate works like this. They want experienced people, but they don't want to hire experienced people, right? So as a fresher, when you go for interview, they say we want experience, and a fresher will never get experience without a job. And in order to get a job, you need experience. So that will never get solved. That mystery will remain mystery. So put it in your profile in a way that it just means that you were involved in these activities, but now you want to become a full-fledged test engineer or something, and that is where you're looking forward to an opportunity. And the domain would help you, because there are a lot of projects which are on banking domain in the technical world today, and it would be very easy for you to quickly get into the job. But testing fundamentals will play a vital role. I have a playlist called as Software Testing Bootcamp, and it will teach you a lot of things about the real world scenario, and you can prepare well for your interviews from there. Okay, and optionally, if you need any further help, you know what to do. Drop me a text, reach me out on LinkedIn. I will be happy to help you beyond that. Okay, so I hope that clears your query, Ridha. Let me know if you have anything else. Shubham says, any tips to crack ISTQB Agile certification? Trust me, if you have been through ISTQB Foundation Level, you pretty much know all that what you need to know. So tips would remain pretty much the same, nothing different. Just the syllabus is very important. And I would say if you have done 4.0, I don't know how many of you have referred the page, ISTQ official website very clearly. It says that if you have done 4.0, you don't have to take ISTQB Agile Foundation. You can go directly to Agile Technical Tester. Just open official website and see the line. Okay, so those who have taken 4.0, you don't have to take ISTQ Agile Foundation. Okay, you can go directly to Agile Technical Tester, and the best part is I already have a playlist on that. Okay, on advanced level as well. So feel free to go for it. Okay, Lexion says, hey Neeraj, thanks a lot for your videos on ISTQB. I'm really thankful to your valuable feedback. It certainly means a lot to me. And the only reason we are doing all this is to help the community. And when we hear these feedbacks, it just gives us the happiness what we really need. So thank you. Thank you once again, Lezion, for sharing your valuable feedback. Yes, team, do not forget to drop a thumbs up, and just want to remind you that 2025 is going to be the year of 20 TM Square. And just for that, just to stay updated, either follow me on LinkedIn or subscribe this channel so that you get notified about all our updates. Many people, let me tell you, but we are not kind of subscriber driven, because we don't care about it. That's the reason you'll never find me in any of the videos requesting you to subscribe, etc. Okay, but what happens, like, when people don't subscribe? We have around 7.5 million viewers, but we have around 45,000 subscribers. Okay, so the point, what happens is, whenever we do something, right, whenever we do something, they don't get notified. So, and then they later come back and tell me that, Neeraj, you did not let us know that you're doing this event, you're doing this seminar, you're doing this webinar. I said, see, all I can do is I can post, and if you're not following, then you will never get notified about it. So all those people who are interested to know more from this particular channel, and all that we are coming up with in the next year, please, just for that, stick to it, and you will have a lot of benefits happening from this particular organization. And we will need your support. We will need people to contribute to this initiative. We will ask people globally to participate in, to add more value, and we'll be bringing a lot of things to this session from this brand TM Square. And I'll be really glad that I could do something more for the community with great help. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much once again. Zion says, how can we solve K4 questions in TA exam? Any tip? See, simple. I think when we are discussing the sample questions, we have highlighted to you in the tutorials that, what are the key takeaways from the questions. right? So there will be always some hints. There are always some information which you should start extracting as and when you read them, right? As and when you read them, there are a lot of things which you can really extract as you go through them, and keep it aside. Keep it aside in the sense like you will be keeping it in your mind that, okay, I read something like this, I went through something like this, and with this collective bunch of information, when you read the final question, that what exactly is needed to do in that scenario, your options would make more sense, right? So that you don't have to read the passage again and again. You don't have to get confused what exactly was mentioned to you. And you know that what the question is about. What are the topics have you covered so far? What is related to topic? What is not related to topic? For example, things like you're working as an automation tester. You know that you're writing an automation examination. So ignore those things. Concentrate on things like configuration, environment, TAF, TAS, right? These are the keywords what you need to worry about, like version control or DevOps pipeline, risk related to automation. So these are the keywords which should attract you. And from these keywords, you will be able to quickly consolidate that, okay, what is my understanding at this point of time? Try to create a kind of scenario in your mind that what do you derive from these given information, that what could be the benefits, what could be the challenges, where probably a team can get stuck at this point of time. As you read, okay, as you read, you should parallelly keep concluding. They are saying their TAF is poor. So being poor TAF, that is automation framework, what are the challenges? Logging can be poor, or scripts may have issues, or the results may not be visible. So just keep relating from all the chapters. And as you do this, half of your work is done, or maybe more than half, right? And then when you read options, you would be very well aligned, okay, to the point. And that's it. You come to the conclusion, pick the right answer. You don't have to struggle a lot. I think this is what the approach I would follow when I, wrote my examinations, or if I have to solve K4. This is my strategy. So I think that makes it clear to you, Zain. Let me know if you have anything else to talk about. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Okay. Giridhar says, would DevOps engineer folks would get added value if they have ISTQB certification alongside DevOps related tool certification like AWS Solution Architect, Kubernetes, or Terraform associated sector. See, DevOps may not have a lot of benefit from the ISTQB certifications, okay, because this is particularly for QA professionals. You may say that on a high level, being a DevOps engineer, I know what testing is, but it's not really necessary to get certified. Rather, it would be more that if you work on DevOps related certifications for the tools which you're working for, and the type of platform, like as you said, AWS, etc. So you can certainly look forward to them, and Kubernetes and all for sure. So these are the certifications which are more relevant than ISTQB. Okay, so I would not say that ISTQB will add any kind of value in your portfolio. This would be just like I would say, cherry on the top of the ice cream. That's it. All right. It does not matter if cherry is there or not. The ice cream should be delicious. Right. So it's just a decoration. So extra, if you think you want to groom up your profile a little more, then do it. Completely add on. But it's not a need, not a must to have, not even good to have. It's just optional. If you want to add more decorum to your profile, do that. Okay, so ISTQB is completely optional for a DevOps guy, especially in 2024. All right, the next one is coming in from Prashant. Says, hi Neeraj, thank you for your reply and suggestion in LinkedIn. Okay, good. Just recall, that's what I was reading your name, Prashant Reddy. So I think I was in communication with you lately today. So yep, good to see you here. Thank you so much for joining in. And yeah, I think that's what my job is. When people reach out to me, all I have to do is give you a response on time. So that, but still, let me tell you, I'm not very prompt. Okay, I take some time, very long also to respond, just because I may not have enough time to read the comments and read the messages and respond back to them. Because I'll be there on LinkedIn, but not so much time that I can read and reply back. And that's the reason I don't read it. Because if I read and don't respond, then I will forget that this is yet to be answered. It will unread, like the messages will be unread. So we cannot remember that. So I leave it completely unread so that it reminds me that you have 6 messages to be read. So even in WhatsApp, I do the same. When I don't have time, I don't open that chat at all. I just keep it on hold. So when I'm free, then I read the chat so that I can respond back immediately. Because once you have read these and not responded, then people may think that, hey, he read, but he did not respond. So a lot of things can be assumed. And especially when you are a kind of person who is visible globally, people may have different assumptions about it, that, okay, this guy is no longer responding to us and all that. So I don't want to have this. At least they can say, no, this guy is late, but not like he did not respond. So I don't want to do any mistakes from my side, which probably can create another impression on your mind. Oh, so thank you so much, Prashant. And I'm really happy that I'm trying to keep up my pace and trying to help people to understand. Stephen says, if I subscribe to ISTQB Foundation Level training, will I receive a complete video of the course since it starts at the 5 a.m. in my time zone? Indeed, why not? In fact, it is written in that training material. There are two people who are joining from, I think, New Jersey, and they also said the same thing, that we are in off times. So we would like to get the recording. So the session will be recorded and will be made available to you. But you are at the same time free to join the session whenever you are up to join, and the recordings will be made available to you to go through them. And you will have offline support. That's the best part of it, because I don't do a training, first of all, quite often. And when I do it with all possible ways that I can help someone, right? So yes, it will be made available to you, Stephen. And just fill the form. I'll send you other details regarding the session. Prashant says, I can understand. Still, you took the time for me. Thanks. No, don't be making me that popular. It's just my job. I would say that when we start saying that we are working for community, then you have to dedicate some time to the community. You just can't act like celebrities that I know my fan following, I love you guys, and then after that disappear, right? So we are not supposed to do that, because first of all, we are a professional, and we have ethics. We need to only commit those things which we can fulfill, and that is where I'm really humble with your words, first of all, Prashant. But yes, it's just that it is my responsibility to get back to any individual who reaches out to me with query. And in fact, this live session, I don't have any need to do this live session at all. My work is getting understood. People are happy. I'm getting hundreds of comments every day that we got benefited from your tutorials. But still, when I do this live, I want to interact with you people, at least do something more, or at least listen to your feedback, which keeps me inspired all the time. So this is what this live session is all about over a weekend. So thank you. Thank you once again, Prashant, for your kind words. That means a lot to me. Giridhar says, I have completed all the playlists for foundation level. I could answer about 60%, yet I feel like lack of confidence, as I would want to acquire knowledge to explain it to the interview part. From answering questions, how to tackle that. See, again, Foundation is the playlist what you are referring to, but I mentioned another playlist which is called as Software Testing Bootcamp, right? So answering that would be of like correlative in the sense like somebody may ask you, say for example, that how do you report a defect? Then you need to talk in a summarized way. Like defect report basically consists of some of the major fields, and those fields are important for developer to understand and help them reproduce the issue which we have reported. See, I can tell direct answer also, that there is a summary, there is a this, there is that, there is that. But what did I start with? The defect report is a documentation which helps other stakeholders understand about it and help developers reproduce the defect. And then I'll come to the fields. So that's what you have to summarize, nothing else. And in our real world, this is what we have done so far in our past projects. As a QA, I was responsible to reporting defects, and it was very much important for me to collaborate with the developers to help them understand. Sometimes they were unable to reproduce the defect, so we used to share video recording with them. See, that's another field, which is attachment. References. You learned this in the foundation playlist, correct? But how I'm putting it, like I'm just relating it to something which happened with me in past, right? In the past job, I used to do that, and sometimes developers used to face challenges in order to reproduce the defects. So we used to help them with video recording, or sometimes we used to get on a video conferencing call, screen sharing, and helping them to understand that what is the problem. So that is where you need to frame the story. You need to frame the story, that how would you put into an explanation? How would you put this into a way that someone else believes that you did it? It happened with you. It's an art of explanation, right? So, Girikar, I would suggest that. And same way, any type of question that, okay, what are test cases? What kind of test cases you wrote? What kind of information you had? So, you can just look into those kind of things. I had an exam like mock test in my organization, which I have scored 24 out of 40. Yet that just with one time completion of your playlist, one time along with 2 sample set explanations. Good. So I think we have 4 set altogether, plus 3 more set from the 3.0. Okay. Many people ask me this question these days, that can we use the 3.0 sample paper discussion? Yes, because 4.0 is addition to 3.1. Okay, 4.0 is addition to 3.1. And trust me, you will have a lot of benefits from these 2 playlists. Okay, lots of tips, lots of tricks are discussed, and all of these are going to contribute to your understanding. Okay, so please use the sample paper discussion playlist to get all the necessary tips and tricks. And the only reason that is created is for tips and tricks, nothing else. Prashant says, I have a small query. Do we have exam options offline, paper based, or only online at particular centers available? No, we have both, right? We have both. ISTQB Foundation and other examinations, we have both the options, online and offline. Online, you can take from office and at home as well. And offline, you can take from the test centers. Okay, so both are possible. Giridhar says, I will redo it again today and tomorrow, as I'm having a second mock test on Monday. All the best. Okay. And feel free to reach me offline if you further have any more question. I always tell people, but people sometimes forget it. Okay. Uh, you can always reach me out on LinkedIn between this entire week, because we connect only on Saturday here on the live session. So you don't have to wait for 7 days to ask me a question. You can drop me a comment on any of the video. Okay, randomly just pick up a video and comment on that. It will come to me. And second, you can ping me on LinkedIn. And Prashant just now confirmed that I respond to people on LinkedIn as well. So feel free to reach out to me, guys. If you have anything, just do not hesitate. You have ways to reach out to me, and I'll be waiting for your queries, and I'll just respond to you there. Right? Okay, that's pretty much done from the list. Any more questions, any more doubts, any more clarification? I would be more than happy to answer them. I don't know how many of you know or you are using, but you didn't know. This is my another channel, okay? Testing in nutshell. There I do tools and other things. If in case you knew, that's great. If not, feel free to explore more from there. All right, so yeah. So that's pretty much, so year 2025, I would just like to insist this again, because we have changing audience from time to time. 2025, we are going to come up with a lot of events, a lot of seminars, a lot of webinars or technical events, along with sessions on ISTQB or testing, not just ISTQB, I would say, because in 2025, we are trying to jump ahead and make it a bigger presence across the world. So in order to stay tuned, just follow me anywhere, either here or on LinkedIn, so that you can get notified about all the events which we'll be doing starting January. Starting first week of January, we'll be coming up with a lot of events, a lot of kind of things which are relevant to this. So yeah, just stay tuned for that. Okay, so tell me more if you have anything. I'm waiting for your queries, waiting for your response. So TAE, Test Automation Engineer, is the playlist which we are working on right now. And most probably by end of this coming week, like 14 on 15th, we'll be done with that playlist. And once we are done with that, I have again one more awaiting playlist, that is Test Manager. So we'll be picking up that as next, because many people have been asking me, and we just were delaying it purposefully. The reason is not all the countries have rolled out the new syllabus examination. So if I create, people will start learning from there, and they will actually be writing wrong examination then. So that's the reason I don't want it, to pick it up and start working on that. So I was delaying it till November and December. By now, many countries have these examinations. So that is where I'll be picking up the next syllabus as Test Manager. If anyone, probably in your team and in your colleague circle, they are looking forward to get certified with Test Manager 3.0, sorry, 2.0, we will be helping them with those preparatory materials. So that's the next playlist what I have. And once I'm done with that, as usual, I'll be dropping a poll, and based on that poll, you can suggest me what is that you want me to do next. And based on the audience poll, we pick up the next playlist. Giridhar says, any heads up and knowledge bites on who QA career has been, who QA career has been throughout the years. How? Okay. How's the opportunities in abroad, outside India, and pay scale? Just a generic question to understand perspectives. See, I would say QAs are paid better outside India because because of the word quality. Okay, when it comes to the word quality, we appreciate the people who are contributing to that directly, right? So yes, I would not say that the payouts are very bad, okay, or payouts are less. Payouts are better than India outside, but getting an opportunity is a little challenging. Okay, the career path of QA has been really incredible because by the time we get saturated, something new comes for us. When we were getting saturated with manual testing, automation came into picture. When automation was almost somewhere in middle of the age, DevOps came into picture, and we started making triggerable, tool chain automated scripts to support the DevOps. Same way, when automation was about to come to the saturation, we introduced AI. That's the perfect timing. So it simply means that the testing will be never-ending journey, and testers will remain there. But it's just that if you do not stay updated, then you may be out of the market. Okay, like for example, today manual testers are struggling a lot to retain their job or to get a new job. Okay, it's very hard, very difficult. But if you're an automation tester, it's not so difficult. It's very easy to jump over. But again, in automation, what kind of critical tools do you have in your knowledge base? That plays a vital role. For example, if you're just learning some paid tools, then it's not necessary that most of the companies are using paid tools. They're using open source also. So how many tools do you know? What are the varieties of tools you know? How do you integrate those with other tools? So integration becomes a challenge now. So if it's just that in one line, after all this explanation, if you stay updated, the market is open for you. If you don't want to upgrade, market is closed for you. Okay, that's how it is. And opportunities outside India are certainly there. We must be a candidate fulfilling for that. And outside India, if you talk about Europe and US and UK, I would say certification is a prerequisite. ISTQB. Okay, you will see with the JDs that ISTQB is a mandatory certification. Okay, for the position. Like if you are applying for test engineer, then it is foundation. For a senior test engineer, then it is test analyst. For manager, test manager, relevant. So automotive industry, automotive certification. So there are many such, criteria which we need to understand. And getting a job from here, that would be a different story. But if you are getting opportunities, don't miss them, I would say. Only if you're interested to settle down there or probably spend your time there to learn a lot and make some good money as well. Okay. So yes, opportunities are really good. It's not that the other world is not working on QA. We have need of QA with proficiency. So your skills makes all the difference. Okay. I hope that answers your question. Let me know if you have any further things. Yasim, looking forward to hear from you. You got a question, you got a feedback, you got something for us. feel free to let me know. I'll be more than happy to assist you, more than happy to guide you well, respond to your queries. This live session is exclusively for you to interact with me, get your doubts clarified, and let me know if you have any questions or concerns beyond the videos which we share with you, and would be more than happy to assist them. So once again, we are coming with the foundation level training on December 21 and 22. Should you be interested, feel free to participate in there, and that would be of great help to get your certifications done before the 2024 ends. What else? What else? What else? I don't have any updates. I'm just thinking, what can I use this idle time for? But I'm just trying to think of like, do I have anything specific to share with you? Nothing. I've already spoken. So session is done. 2025 plan is done, and rest is all your queries and doubts which you're talking about. Girdhar says, we really love the nature sound, especially the sparrow sound. I'm so sorry about that. We just can't help it because the area which I stay in is always surrounded with people, locality, and animals and birds and all. And trust me or not, even if I start at this point of time, like 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 10 p.m., uh, you will always have something. Not the birds, then someone else, like puppies or dogs will be there. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for your love for that. But I do understand the quality work should be with quality as well. But yes, if you love it, that's really great to hear. So sparrow sound, especially the sparrow sounds. Thank you so much, man. You're really tremendous support for a lot of people who are working to build career in testing or any such thing. So, yeah, indeed. Thank you so much for your valuable word, Giridhar. Uh, I think I'm just people quite often ask me that what is your motivation? There are people who just drop me a text sometime just to say, how you remain so cool, how you remain so calm. You work 9 to 5, 9 to 7, 9 to 8, and then also you have some time to record some videos. And we don't ever feel some kind of difference on your face that how can a person record back to back for 5 years with the same expression or same kind of behavior and no difference at all. I say the motivation is these words what I see on the chat and comment when people come back and say that you're really doing a lot for us and we love your content, we like your way of teaching. This is what is my motivation. I think this is what I'll remember forever, right? When people come back and say some great words about it, that what you have been doing for them, then what else do you want to remember? And this acts like more of like an inspiration to me. I don't need a motivation at all. So I look at this, think of this, and then probably record the next session because I know I want to create many such Giridhar who thinks about the content the same way. And over a period of time, they will feel that yes, exactly, this person has done a lot of things for us, but I don't want anything in return. Simple. I don't want to create a visible mark somewhere. It's just that I did something for the community. Community liked it, and I'm happy with that. So that is what the only goal I have. But thank you so much for taking those anomalies and glitches in the video as another, flavor of the video. But yeah, that's the best I can do because I record in one shot. I don't know how many. Generally, people say that how many takes do you take? I said I don't have to take. I can talk, non-stop for an hour in front of you. Then what exactly do I have to take the takes for? Because generally, people who write scripts they need the take, right? Multiple shots. But for me, it's just like it's all there. You ask me now something, I'll start talking about it. So it's not something which really needs to be, prepared and discussed. I just see the topic and start talking about it, and that is where it just goes in a shot. I don't even pause the recording. Let the background have anything. I don't care. My people need the content. They will excuse me for the background noise. So I don't even dare to stop and re-record because the flow will be lost. and that is where I don't do it. So thank you so much for ignoring that and appreciating the quality of the content. I'm really happy to hear that, Giridhar. Thank you so much once again. Zion says, is your TAE playlist enough to pass the exam or we have to do extra efforts? No, trust me. All my playlists are self-explanatory and pretty much covers the syllabus. So that's the reason many people sometimes gave the feedback that why don't you use points? Why do you write the passages on your script, on your slide deck? I said, one way you are reading the syllabus itself. So at least via these videos, your syllabus is also getting covered. However, I'm on top of it doing the explanation that what a new keyword meant, what a glossary is all about. So it covers the gap. So you don't really need to put any other effort. But however, I would still recommend that go through the official copy of syllabus, because by doing so, you're not listening, you're also reading the things, right? So memory, the psychology of human mindset works in multiple ways. Sometimes you remember things what you hear, sometimes you remember things what you see. So I want you to do both. So once you're done with the playlist, please go through the PDF once again, and that would be crisp and easy because you have been through the tutorials already. So it will not be a difficult job, but yet it will cover the remaining gaps, if any. Okay, so we never know what we have as gaps. It will just cover the remaining gap. Okay, so that is what I'll suggest you. The next one is, hi, is it possible to write Indian ISTQB board exam from Ireland? Why not? You can always write it. All you have to do is enroll in ITB, Indian Testing Board, and take the examination online from Ireland. So you can always do that. Okay. So yeah, it's easy to take the examinations online from anywhere to India. Giridhar says, exactly, and how you manage your time and while being working full time. We love that Salman Khan bracelet too. Do you know how did you get your name from the certificates in the background? Okay, okay. So, okay, great. So you got my name from those certificates. Oh, great. That's good to know. At least it was readable. HD videos are helping people a lot. However, there's a short while when I put my introduction screen as well. But good to know that people are able to read the content on my background. I just added because see, during lockdown, I didn't have a setup, and in fact, I never used to record video. I used to only record the content. So during lockdown, I did my setup for working at home, and I have a workstation and things. And I was always wanted to feel like I'm at workplace. So just not the table and the laptop. I just wanted to have some things around me so that I feel like it's my workstation and I'm coming here every day morning 9 a.m. to start my work. So that is where I just did this all this decorums, and later then I started recording myself in my videos. So these all started coming in the background. So, anyways, good observation that you could read my name from the certifications. Yeah, thank you for that. But yeah, again, it's really my pleasure that I'm able to do it. See, people say that, right? You have knowledge, should share with people. I was doing that, but on top of it, they said, "What about those who cannot attend your sessions?" I said, "Oh yeah." So that is where I think I started doing this. But yeah, I'm really happy that I could help many lives, especially the QA people, from these tutorials and this content on my channel. Okay, so yeah, I think we have around 5 to 6 minutes more. If you have anything else, feel free to let me know. We would love to respond to your queries before we wind up. If you have anything else, feel free to drop them on the chat. I will be more than happy to talk about your queries and concerns. And yeah, of course, feel free to get in touch with me on the LinkedIn. You'll find the link in the description. In case you find that difficult to search, here is the link. Feel free to stay connected because I'm very proactive on LinkedIn to respond to the people, because YouTube is more of like offline chat. Like you drop a comment, I reply to you, then you see something. LinkedIn is more proactive. You drop me a comment, I reply you as and when you see this, you can quickly respond back. So you can have better conversations. So please connect with me there and ping me whenever you think you have anything around the week. because live session will only happen on every Saturday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Only if I don't have anything very important to take care of, because sometimes we do get commitments which we cannot say no to, but I'll try my level best. I did it for 2 years almost, every Saturday. You can believe that someone from IT is not going Saturday anywhere else and doing this. So yes, 7 to 8, 7 to 8, 7 to 8, back to back for 100 weeks, and then we took off because I was very busy, and we were doing more preparation, and I was traveling a lot for work, so I could not keep up. But now again, I'm back to business, so I thought of like reinitiating and resuming this live sessions so that we can at least talk to you and get some encouragements and help people more beyond the tutorials. Okay, so yes, anything else? Anything else? Feel free to let me know. Before you leave, drop a thumbs up, not for me, for the YouTube algorithm, because that will help YouTube to spread the word that there is a live session. That's how people get in recommendation. And yeah, stay tuned with this channel. Then we are going to come up with a lot in 2025. Giridhar says, did you come across anyone who would be working as freelancer while working for organization? Again, it's contradictory question. That's fine if it's unanswered to. That's what we call it as moonlighting, right? So exactly, there are many people who are working full time and doing jobs in contract. And this all started after the COVID, when people had opportunity to work from home. They wanted to utilize their time and make a lot of money. Indeed. So yes, I have met many of them. Okay, and probably to a certain extent, I would say I've also done it. Anything else? Go ahead, let me know. So, what was your question about, Giridhar? You had anything in particular? I can relate. The bank, the IT. You will have compliance, okay? Don't get into that mess. As far as you're working in banking domain, don't do that. But once you leave the bank, you can do anything, because you'll have compliance or legals in action if you get caught. All right, 2 more final minutes. If you have anything else, feel free to let me know. We will just love to answer them before we go ahead. Yeah, exactly. See, I understood. I could correlate with your conversation that what exactly where you are heading to, but it is going to be, especially for you. But if you're in IT, people don't care. Specifically, if you're not working for something as a critical project, which does not allow you to do that. Okay, because in case you are found doing that, then it's just not a kind of termination. You will have legal issues as well. So people who work with these kind of domains, they don't mess up with their career, at least with their culture of work. That's it. But if you're in IT and working as a normal, developer, tester, people are doing five jobs, my friend. They're running their own setup, their entrepreneurship parallelly, so that they can quit their job. So I've seen people working, including me. I'm right in front of you. I work as a kind of like full-time person to a certain extent, I would say, on contract with a startup as a test manager. And then parallelly, I do work in night with some US folks on their project consultation, like X-ray, test management, etc. So it's not that I'm just doing one job. I'm doing 3 jobs, but yeah, they're all different things. They have nothing to do with the compliance. In fact, they will not hire you because they know these are contracts, so they don't hire contract people. And if they hire, it will be on-site. On-site means work from office. They will not let you do work from home. That's the biggest thing. Okay, so yeah, I think I've pretty much responded to all the queries, and I'm really glad all of you could have some time to join our live session. and make it successful, because I cannot make my live session successful without you. So certainly, it is very important that we should thank you by taking a moment out. And before I start that, cool guy says, where do I get new version 4.0 PDF to read before going to ISTQB Foundation Level? Of course, ISTQB official website. Okay, go to ISTQB official website, istqb.org, and then click on ISTQB Foundation certification. And the first file on the right hand side, you will have it as the syllabus. Okay, and good to see you after a long time. Where have you been? It's been really good, long time since I see this guy. Anyways, thank you so much, team, once again. It was really pleasure interacting with all of you. And indeed, thank you so much for making some time out to join our live session, because your participation makes it complete and successful at the end of the day. So, as usual, at the end, thank you so much for being a part of this live session. Should you have anything else, feel free to comment below. I'm always there to address your queries and answer them well. Till then, keep learning, keep exploring, keep understanding the context. Thanks for being a part of this live session, team, and happy learning. Take care, see you, stay safe, and I'll catch up with you next Saturday. Thank you. Bye bye.